Good morning, back with another trip. I am in Charlotte, North Carolina today. I flew down this morning, Boston Logan to Charlotte on American nonstop. And before I tell you where I'm going, let me tell you about my airline ticket today. Yeah, really exciting. No, I'm just kidding. The reason I say that is it's something different than normal this time. I flew down here on what they call a hidden destination ticket, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, when I was looking up flights, I needed Boston to Charlotte or Manchester to Charlotte. And the cheapest I could find was like $139, give or take. I can't remember. It was like almost $1.50. And I'm like, I could get it cheaper than that. So I searched for some hidden destinations. And what I did, I booked myself one-way on American, Boston to Jacksonville, with a connection in Charlotte for $72. And I flew from Boston to Charlotte, and I just got off there, and I didn't take my connecting flight. That's called a hidden destination. Saved me some money on this trip. Don't do it on a round-trip ticket, because they'll cancel out the rest of your itinerary if you do that. So it only works if you have no checked baggage and on a one-way ticket. Words of advice. But if you do, you can save money. So anyway, so I flew to Charlotte. I'm sitting in the parking lot of a FedEx office right up the street from Charlotte Douglas Airport, because I need a printer. And when I need a printer, it means concert tickets or sports tickets or something good. And that's right, I'm going to a concert tonight, and I totally spaced printing my ticket before I left home. So I'm going to run into FedEx office, print my concert ticket, and then I have a 4.5-hour drive from Charlotte over to Bremen, Georgia, to the Milltown Music Hall, which is near the Georgia-Alabama line, west of Atlanta. And I'm seeing Tracy Byrd tonight. Milltown Music Hall. I've never been there before. Holds 1,200. No masks, no distancing, normal. That's why I'm going to it. Gonna be an awesome show. Cannot wait. So what I'm gonna do right now, after I print my ticket at FedEx office, I'm going to go and get some food at Jack in the Box, because they have that here in Charlotte. And then I'm going to hit the highway, go over through, I'm going to see like Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina on the way, which is a part of the Palmetto State that I've never been to. Excited for that. Then cruise out through Georgia, and concert tonight. So I'm going to stop yapping and get on the road. But yeah, it's going to be my first concert since March, when I saw Puddle of Mudd, ironically enough, right here in Charlotte. So just got my ticket printed at FedEx office. This is the rental car. It's a Toyota Corolla from Avis with Pennsylvania license plates. And the service was not the greatest at Avis. Everybody, I interacted with a couple different people. They were both like really friendly people, like just really pleasant people. But the service was slow. But they had the best price, so all in all, can't complain too much. Only about 5 miles outside Charlotte on I-85 West, and as soon as I take out my phone to show you guys, it starts moving and gets normal again, but it was bumper-to-bumper traffic for a few minutes because of an accident. But hey, I can't complain. Take out my phone to show you guys the traffic, and it gets moving again, so... Alright. Then, of course, as soon as I turn off the camera, traffic jams up again. Going 40 on the interstate. Oh, well, the Jack in the Box I'm going to is like 3 miles from here. So I won't be in this too long. And again, I like to rent pickups. This little car is already driving me nuts. But they would just way expensive. Like, this car's $108 for one day to bring it back to Atlanta. And when times were normal before all this virus stuff, it would be, I don't know, probably be half that or maybe even less. Can I do the chili cheeseburger combo, please?
You got the turbo lettuce
The single is fine.
Want that combo, small, medium, or large?
Medium. Coke with no ice.
Regular or Coke?
Regular.
Thank you.
That's it.
702.
Thank you. Oh, well, there it is. Camera's finally in focus. So that's what I got. I got a chili cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. And the reason I didn't get a large is because I'm going to eat Jack in the Box again in a few hours, because they have them in the Charlotte area and they have them in the Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina area. So after I explore that area, I'll grab something else. So otherwise I would have gotten a large. As I know I've talked about before, how not getting a large is un-American, which I stand by. But that's why. But this is one of my... Actually, this isn't one of them. This is my favorite restaurant in the world. So this is in... I think this is Gastonia, North Carolina. It's either Gastonia, North Carolina, or Lowell, North Carolina. It's right to the west of Charlotte off I-85. Alright, coming into downtown Spartanburg, South Carolina. I jumped off the highway to see this because it's somewhere that I have never been before. And I learned something today, local knowledge. I love to pick up local knowledge when I travel all over the nation. This part of South Carolina, like the northwestern corner of the state, Spartanburg, Greenville, all up that way, is called upstate. This is upstate South Carolina. So this is the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport. Commercial service here. I'm not flying in or out of it this trip. I just like airports, so wanted to come see it since it's right off the highway. Whole thing is under construction though. So I guess not the best day to see it. I think I just took a wrong turn. The whole thing's so under construction. I'm trying to go like drive as if I was picking somebody up to see the front entrance. That's what I like to do at airports. Yeah, I love to fly, in case it's not inherently obvious from this channel. I love commercial aviation. Won't ever be able to fly private, so it's all I got. Maybe it was this way? Really not sure. Control tower up there. Haven't seen the runway yet. Okay, here we go. Terminal's up here. So I actually could have flown home from there, the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport, for a decent price, but I didn't because all the flight options pretty much, or actually everything with a good price, connected in Atlanta, and I'm going to be near Atlanta for the concert, so I'm like, I don't want to drive from the Atlanta area to Greenville-Spartanburg to fly back to Atlanta to connect home to Boston. So I'm flying home from Atlanta tomorrow, returning the car there, obviously. Back on the highway now. Just jumped off the interstate again, heading into downtown Greenville, South Carolina. Another place I've never been that I wanted to see. I mean, going right through the area, why not? It's maybe only 10 minutes out of the way. Oh, gotta turn right somewhere. When I'm in an area that oh look, there's the arena right here. I believe they have an ECHL team that plays there. That's cool. Oh, I love arenas. I miss events. I miss everything. This is a bigger city than I thought it would be. No turn on red. Some big modern office buildings. All right, downtown Greenville, South Carolina. Oh, did I? Okay, I wanted to go left. See, when I'm not from an area and I don't quite know where I'm going, I don't like cut across lanes to make turns. I don't drive way too slow. I'd rather drive normal and miss a turn and have to circle back. So it annoys me in my home state when people are, you know, I have no problem with anybody visiting from, you know, any state. Oh, I thought that was a cop. That's why I put my phone down for a second. It wasn't. But anyway, I like it when people drive normal in my state, so I try to, you know, drive normal in other states. And by that I mean not really slow, not cutting across traffic because you missed your turn. Drive normal, go the flow of traffic. Don't act like you're lost, even if you are. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera back on once I get back into downtown. So there's downtown in front of me coming up. I'm glad that worked out the way it did, where I flew to Charlotte so that I could come through this part of South Carolina, because I have never been to upstate South Carolina before today. Alright, I'm just gonna guess here. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go left. Okay, here it is. Coming back into downtown Greenville, and it's also interesting to see, you know, what's around it as well. So I'm kind of glad I missed that turn. So here's the turn I missed a long time ago. Not a long time, maybe 5 minutes ago. And those are some big buildings. It's a bigger downtown than I thought it would be. Municipal parking garage. Alright, so right after I shut off the camera, there was another section of downtown that I came into that I figured was worth showing. These tree-lined streets, a really beautiful area. Last few blocks have looked like this. I'm at a highway rest area in South Carolina, not far from the Georgia state line. And I was browsing around on the website of the Milltown Music Hall where the concert's at tonight, because sometimes venues will release, Ticketmaster's notorious for this, but other places and other systems do it as well. They'll release really good tickets close to the stage on the day of the show, because like it might be like artist tickets or something that weren't needed, various reasons. But insider tip, always check online for what's available a few hours before the show, because sometimes you might get something. So my ticket that I had row 10, which by my standards is not that good. I want to be closer to the stage. And I went on the website. They had a ticket in row 5 available. Half the distance. So I was going to just buy the new ticket, shell out the money. It was only like, it was 43 plus fees. So I think it was 47 and change for the tickets in that section. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call and talk to somebody just in case they can like upgrade me, and maybe it won't be quite full price to switch it or something, and just see what they say. Knowing that the answer would probably be, no, you got to buy the ticket, which I would have gladly done. You know, supporting an entertainment venue that's open right now, I'll gladly do that. But the guy who answered the phone could not have been any more helpful. He upgraded my ticket for no cost, put me in the 5th row, and he said, well, the ticket I gave him my seat number, and he looked up my online account, and he said, well, the ticket you already have is the same price as this one. I'm just going to swap it out for you, no extra charge. Come by the will call, and it'll be there for you. And I was like, that is amazing. Thank you very much. So yeah, tonight just got better. So it's quite a bit later. On the way to the concert, hitting some heavy traffic through Atlanta. I got plenty of time though, not in a time crunch, thankfully. So there's downtown Atlanta coming up. Not stopping here, don't have time to. It's been heavy traffic for like the last 45 minutes coming into Atlanta. I still can't believe I was able to upgrade my ticket that easily and for no additional charge. I'm so excited. So here's a pretty good view of downtown Atlanta. I don't have time to stop here. Not that there'd be anything going on anyway. But I've already been here on a past trip, so no big deal. Made it. That's the venue behind me. Milltown Music Hall, Bremen, Georgia. Just got off the highway. A lot of traffic getting here through Atlanta. It is 5:41. Doors open at 6:45. So I have some time to relax here in the car. I am so excited. I'm going to turn off my phone because, well, I didn't really charge it up today like I should have, and I'm at 20 some odd %. And that is just not enough for me. Like, I don't remember exactly, but I'm low. So I'm going to turn it off, let it charge up, relax in the car, listen to the radio for a little bit. And, oh, I'm so excited. This is my first concert since March.
They're gonna put us on touchdowns, not so easy playing. See us go wild on the beat. Said, don't get me wrong, I'm glad you asked, but tonight's about me and the old memory. But I do hang around, oh, take me out while it'll leave me out. Oh, we can sleep in. And we're like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Got a big love for wild and free. Room to grow as big as your dreams. Deep as a river in a raging flow. Endless as the stars above. I got a big love. This dog that left me. And the place I love's a miles away. Operator, hook me up to Houston. He gave me anybody. I think I'm fine. The old heavenly miles tonight. in love. Let me be in love. I just wanna be in love. The house just turning on TV. They all wanna know I've changed. To the party phone. The party phone's connected to the stay out all night long. She is alive when I wanna leave. She's everything to me in life that life can give. She's my woman when I need a drink. The first thought in my mind each time I try to think. Let me tell you, my friend, don't take her, she's on. I got there, I heard welcome speed from a small town man. He said me down, got the sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. If you sing the song, oil made long if you drink.
Drive through the watermelon cross. All right, so you know what they say about Southern hospitality? It's just, I love the South. I'm here with Steve Bennett, the general manager of Milltown Music Hall. And when he heard that I was from New Hampshire, pulled me into his office to say hi, because I went up to him after the show and said just thank you, because I talked to him on the phone earlier and he upgraded my ticket. And just,
Hey, how are you?
just thank you for such an amazing venue.
Well, Derek is a great guy, and well, I've made a friend already in Derek.
Just of all my travels, 40 states, you know, hundreds of concerts over the years, just this takes the cake. Best venue, best staff. Just if you're in the area, come here, and if you're not in the area, come here. I traveled. Thank you so much, Steve.
All right, thank you, Derek. Come back anytime.
Oh, I will.